You do the music small because
All right, folks, welcome. Those of you in radio land, in media land, social media land, all kinds of media land, wherever you are tonight. Welcome to the show. Welcome, folks. A lot to talk about, a lot to unpack tonight here on the show at Talk TV Media Network. We'd love to have you tonight. Join us. It's not going to be easy. A lot of breaking news, a lot of you may not be aware of. So we will talk about it. But before we even start talking about it, y'all share the link. Share the link while we play your favorite music. Kapow, 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 kapow. All right, folks. Kapow, 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 kapow. Oh, my bun counter people. Where are you guys tonight? This is the time of the morning. My man, you know what it mean? What that song mean?
not exactly so, not exactly so. I don't know much about it. I love the song. The song, itself is entertaining, but I don't really know the meaning of the song. Yeah.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. The drumming and all of that stuff, you know, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful traditional Pele song. You know, kapow, kapow, kapow. We're watching on you. We're looking at you. Be your brother's keeper. Folks, welcome to the show. Those of you who are watching tonight, who are following us on all our different media platforms, welcome to Talk TV Media Network. My name is Sam Gadu, along with my co-host, Jasper. And of course, we are expecting the other guys to join us into studio tonight. And also, even those who are watching, those of you who are watching, you want to follow us, you want to contribute or be a part of the show, we will put the link right into the show tonight. But hey, man, a lot to talk about tonight, Jasper. I'm telling you, the president visit, a breaking news. President Weah visit, not just in the entire Lofa country, but specifically Foya. Something is happening in Foya that we need to talk about. Something happened in Foya today that caused President Weah not to sleep in Foya. He
Wow.
wanted Foya to sleep there specifically, but he could not sleep in Foya. Very, very interesting, very, very interesting scenario that is unfolding in Foya. A lot of people are not catching that tonight. So breaking news, we got it. And this is what we do here at Talk TV Media. We'll bring you live information, whatever's happening. Of course, we have the CPP alliance and that of the ANC. They'll be having their own launching, right, this weekend?
Yeah, that'll be Sunday. Yeah, CPP. Yeah, the CPP will be doing their not launching. I think that will be closing because
Yeah, campaign
as I,
rally.
yeah, as I was told, they told me that I think they will be climaxing the campaign rally, and they launched their political their campaign into Margibi County, as I was told.
They launching it. Okay, in okay.
Yeah,
But Sunday is the biggest one that they will be having the same way the CDC had theirs, and then Unity Party had theirs. So they're having a big one coming up, and of course, the essence of our show is to be balanced with our stories. So just for you guys, let's clear that out of the way. This is CPP. Um, let me get their stuff going on here. There it is. Let me bring that right on the screen. Okay. I now have to remove this so our viewers will be able to read better what is going on here. Okay. Cummings Bromskin Fixers Day live at the ATS. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Dress code red and white, green and white, ANC and LP colors. Yeah, so that will be going on Sunday, and they are asking a lot of people to turn out. A lot of their supporters, well wishers, those of you who support the ANC. Sunday is their day, and just like what the other political parties did, if you are not a supporter of the ANC, step out of the way. Don't create chaos. Don't bring trouble. Especially this last 2 weeks that we have in Liberia. It's not going to be easy. A lot will be taking place in Liberia, you know. And of course, we have another issue is a big fundraising going on for the Unity Party to protect the vote fundraising, you know, for successful campaign. But before I jump on that, I got a video here about the Fixer ANC number 2. Listen to it. This is their promo. We got to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know, to balance our show.
Bati, yo, you are Bati, Alexander come Bati, Zekwe, CPP, Zekwe, Charlene Broski, Zekwe, I want, Bati house.
LRB, stand up, stand up, stand up. CPP, it is Fixers Day. October 1st, Sunday, ATS. The rallies of all rallies. The real change ticket is here. The young people, the women, the youth, first-time voters, our market women, our business women, our lawyers, our doctors, our teachers, our police officers, our nurses, men and women. This is a rallying call for you. Come and let's fix this country and let's change Liberia. We are going to have the biggest celebration, the biggest party. I don't know how CPP do. I don't know how CPP can do. So come join us for a day of festivity, of celebrating Liberia. I want to extend a special invitation to women. Y'all come up for us. I am on this ticket for you, to the young people. CPP is the party of the future. Come out and celebrate. Liberty Party, your daughter is here. Councillor Charles Walker Bromskin is looking down on us. He wants all of us to continue to make sure his legacy lives on. So my Liberians in diaspora, you will be with us here in spirit. October 1st will be grand. We welcome you all. ATS, come, let's celebrate real change. Fixers Day. Thank you.
Yeah, so that is it for the ANC CPP. You know, Jasper. I mean, it's a very good announcement. All their promos and all of that stuff. But there's just something about it. Number two, you know, she is the vice running mate for Alexander Cummings, right? But there's a disconnect. Why do you think these people are? They're not connecting, even from the message, like. You know, she's not connecting with the population, with the Liberian people. What do you think is the cause, though? That's just my observation.
Yes, that is not only your observation. You know, it have been the observation of even permanent citizens of this country. You know, Liberians as a whole, uh, they cannot give their country to somebody who has not tasted or who have not worked in government. Right. The Fixer 1, the Fixer 2, and that entire CPP, the leadership of the CPP, headed by Alexander Cummings and that of Charlie Bronskin, they have not worked in government. They have not served the Liberian people to note as to whether they can ready and do the work of the Liberian people. Alexander Cummings have been working in a corporate society. That is, he been heading the Coca-Cola factory, factory, right? And that is a private, that's a private entity and institution by itself. And private and government, it doesn't work that way. So in these elections, it's just difficult for you to really see their message resonating to the Liberian people. They are finding it difficult and they are struggling in every corner to for their message to reach to the ordinary people. Actually.
Yeah. I mean, running a corporation is different. I mean, running a country is far different than running a corporation or any business entity. Big. A country is something not to play with. It brings a lot of expertise, a lot of experience, and technical know-how on the table, and bringing the best minds and the brains around. But now that we have that narrowed down, folks, welcome to Talk TV Media midweek late night show here at Talk TV Media. Studio 1 is Sam Gadu. Studio 2 is in LRB, you know.
LRB, yeah, we here representing LRB.
Right. Yeah. And but something I want to talk about. President Weah is in Lofa as we speak. He's in Lofa. He's been in Lofa as soon as he left the United States at the UN summit. He landed in Liberia. He headed out straight to Lofa County to campaign. He's been in the other counties. But interestingly enough, today, he was in Foya, the hometown of Joseph Numa Boakai, the main opposition rival to President Weah. President Weah was in that hometown today. He was well received. We have had previous announcements that he was going to sleep, spend a night, a day or two in Foya. All preparations geared towards that tonight party in Foya was all set up far ahead by Honorable Thomas Fowler, who is his son in Foya there, who is in charge for everything while it was happening in Foya. But something happened today in Foya.
The followers can't wait to get the breaking news. You know,
I know.
You putting them on their knees and you you keeping them, waiting, putting them in that kind of a mood to get the breaking news that is coming from Foya. And, let
and let me put it on the screen. What happened to President Weah's visit to Foya today? And a lot of people in the country do not know, but Talk TV Media knows what happened tonight. President Weah, with all the preparation put in place for him to spend the night in Foya, that right after his speech, in fact, they didn't even wait. Honorable Thomas Fowler was ahead of the convoy, going to the main residence that Honorable Thomas Fowler built, the cities that is called the CDC headquarters in Foya. He was heading that side, and President Weah and his convoy took the other route back to Monrovia, coming to Monrovia. He didn't even go to the CDC headquarters in Foya.
Wow.
He did not. Don't break my breaking news.
No, I'm not.
I can see the people who watching today. They can share our light before I get.
I know the information you.
What happened? Thomas Fowler that Weah's own son there. Thomas Fowler that Weah's own son there. But he refused. With no announcement, no prior notice, why his son going to the party headquarters, say, let me go get prepared ahead of time. The president and the entire convoy, along with Vice President or Joy Howard Taylor, everybody, down to the First Lady, everybody headed back. They're driving the road as we speak, back to Monrovia. What happened?
But was it planned? Was it actually planned for the convoy to have stayed or sleep into a Foya, to be specific?
Yes, it was planned. That's why it's breaking news. It was planned. Not only was it planned, but if you listen to the coverage that Talk TV Media covered Honorable Thomas Fowler last week when he went to Foya, he said it on the stage that Foya should get ready because President Weah personally told him that he's coming to Foya. This is where his campaign was going to end in Lofa, Foya, and he's going to spend the night. But what happened? The papa not even say goodbye to his son. Yeah.
But I got different view about that though. I don't know.
I didn't put my breaking news out, then you get view on it.
Yeah, let me just provide. This is democracy, so you don't have to put all your information before. I know I gave you another thing. President Weah could be right, not to have stayed into Foya, and to even sleep into Foya. Even if it was me, who happens to be, if I was the president of the Republic of Liberia, and I see that my major rival, hometown, in the district that he hails from, he spent most of his time, and just for me to go in and sleep there, and with this election, with the kind of remarks, comments that are coming from folk back and folk from the opposition, from the imposition, independent candidates, and so forth. I believe it was his own security that he was trying to provide or to protect. So
You
he
talking
thought it
about
was not.
wait, hold on. You talking about security? Who has
Yeah,
security? Who has security in our country more than everybody? It is
he
president.
does.
No, that's a cheap sell. That's a very cheap
Oh,
sell. Don't
So
sell that. You know how many guns and how President Weah is traveling? You see the security, the EPS, how loaded they are?
as
They have everything.
think-
They prepare for this Lofa trip. Do you see how they get stuck? They get stuck in the mud and the bulldozers. The yellow machines pull them out of the way.
yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, I saw the video. But you see the problem there, or CEO. The problem. I believe that though he in charge of the security, he's the commander in chief. Yeah, but sometimes you listen to advices. Look, let me tell you. You see, Foya in that district right now. If you look at the government of Liberia, I can say it's being run by Lofian, right? You talked about the likes of Jefferson Tamakochi, Thomas Fala, talking about Sir Hali Joseph. Those guys are the one.
I'm not holding you, and that is the main reason why the president should be comfortable to spend the night in Foya. When you have Finabuno, Nora Finabuno is ahead of him walking in Foya.
But that's the problem there. The problem there is
the presidential residence and suite was prepared for the entourage. And the president did not even go to the CDC headquarters in Foya on the grounds, and he took off unknown to everybody, and he left Foya. What do you think of that?
I believe maybe he was advised by the security, and maybe the security protocol was not really in tight for him to have sleep there or to spend a night there. I believe it's based on security reasons that he have to embark from Foya district. A security reason. You think
Foya is one of the safest areas. Listen, Foya is one of the safest areas in I would say in Liberia right now.
I understand that.
What made Foya so safe? Foya is bordering between 3 countries: Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. And that entire region is calm, it's safe. And right there, they are all inter-party, interrelated, families connected. So the safest place for Weah to sleep in Lofa is nowhere else but Foya. But look at the slap in the face. With all the mechanisms and all the hard work and everything that was put into place by the seditious in Foya, expecting to have a jolly night, the party of the night tonight, knowing that the president of Liberia is sleeping in our hometown of Foya, in Joseph Boakai hometown. What drove him out of there? Huh? Could it be that the country Sasewu is working, or what? Or is it because what he saw on the ground, he was not pleased with what he saw? Because some of us are getting some serious information coming in. What the president saw and what he heard displeased him. As a result, he could not take it but to leave.
CEO, let put it this way, right? How could Ambassador Joseph Boakai feel his security into Grand Crew County, the hometown of the president?
Mm.
How he could feel that, right? Because look, though you have people who hails from that identical county who will give you the assurance that the county or the district is safe for you to spend a night or to spend, or one a day or a day or two. But you have to understand that these people, they have loyalty to their kingsmen. They have loyalty to their kingsmen. For people, you understand, you know the kind of remarks, the kind of comments that Thomas Fala has been giving into Foya. And even those who have been going campaigning into local county, you know, the kind of comments, the remarks that they have been making. So, and he thought it wise that, look, I know how election is very tense. So as such, I think I just need to draw back and, you know, go there, have my campaign trail. After everything, I would just draw back, and they will continue with their campaign trail. But if he took them by surprise, you know the reason. But I will continue to say it is because of security reason.
No,
Yeah.
it's not security reason. I can assure you for that, definitely. But before we go to
Kolahun, we are currently stuck. This is one of the most challenging portion of the road, according to residents. We still have more ahead of us until we can reach Koba City, Kolahun District, Lofa County. As you can see, this vehicle belonging to the Library Broadcasting System got stuck here alongside the logistics vehicle. This one maybe has been here for a very long time. And this is the Deputy Director General LBS, TTG Group.
You taking 7-Eleven for 4 hours, though? Tell me.
my man, borrow medicine. They say borrow medicine. You see borrow medicine? You see what I'm talking about?
Yes, you know,
With this kind of arrow, the president fought it hard to go and see that all the money that he has been sending to Foya, that the things that he expected to see, what he saw was disappointing, and it caused him not to sleep in Foya. The president slept in the mud. Do you know the security risk that it poses for when the president convoy is stuck, it comes to a hold? It's dangerous, especially in Africa. There is no way the beast, what we call in America here, the beast, the United States convoy, where the president is, called the beast, is moving. Nothing will stop it. It got to go. Huh? It has to go. Nothing.
you know,
President of Liberia is moving, well-prepared trip is stuck. The bulldozers had to pull him. I'm not the one doing this. This is true. These are their own LBS. That's our own colleague from LBS that reported this. And kudos to them. Courtesy to all of them. But the president has a helicopter. You see a new brand helicopter that the president just purchased? Do you see that? He could have flown with that. This is all at the expense of the taxpayers' money. He could have used this helicopter to fly. Instead, he chose to go in the mud. You see what I'm talking about? Our president has to go through this mud only to get to Foya and make it turn around right from the stage. From such a long ride, the man was tired. You want to tell me the entire entourage could not sleep there and rest? They were tired. They were beat up. But the old man got mad for one reason. Only one reason. And I will tell our viewers why.
You know, with the road condition into Lofa, this is what we've been talking over the years and over the time that when it comes to the road construction, I think you are aware that the Lofa Road groundbreaking was done in 2017.
Just right when Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf,
that was during election, and it was a campaign time, and that campaign, it was also a heated campaign, you know, when the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf took President Weah for that groundbreaking ceremony. I think I will blame President Weah for that role, because if the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf will hold your hand and carry you to go and do groundbreaking for a major role, which you think that because I believe that Ellen needed her role to be fixed under this government. This is why she campaigned along with President Weah. But for President Weah to abandon that, I don't know whether money was extra money was allotted to pave that road for his going to Foya to Lopa.
According to all the information from the former finance minister, what's his name?
Samuel Tue?
Not Samuel Tue, former.
Oh, Amaracone?
No, not Amaracone either. The last one that was there for a year and a half. But there were funding this funding for that role, the Foya Medicoma Highway, was already secure. They were secure. And the unfortunate thing, an ungrateful thing that Madame Salif did was to leave a son of Lofa, who was her vice president under her administration, to go and do the groundbreaking of that role behind and picking and handpicking, President Weah, then senator at the time, to go and do all of that. That was just a complete undercut. That was just unwelcome. It's a behavior that she showed a lot of ingratitude. Period. That's just what I say about that.
Yeah,
Madam
but
Salif should not have done that without then Vice President Joseph Numa Boakai being present, because Vice candidate Ambassador Boakai was very instrumental in securing those funding. He was very instrumental in securing that funding for that road construction. So to undercut him or undermine, it's just disgraceful. That's not. I mean, man, come on, man. But that's not that road condition right now. But for us to have another president called the Barrow Medicine, that President Weah is a Barrow Medicine, but the Barrow Medicine stuck in his own barrow. What can you say to that?
Again, you can't question her decision. Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. She's a national figure. She's a national leader. We can.
She's a national figure, but she did what she could do, and she did, what she could do, and she thought that it was in her interest. But then now they have turned the other way around. That what she was expecting, because I know, because there were people knew that she supported the CDC-led government during that 2017 campaign, where that groundbreaking was done along with now the President Weah. What she expected she expect from President Weah is to send the funding, because you can't do a groundbreaking when the funding is not available, right? The funding was available. That road is being dragged. It's been dragged. I remember Steve Zago several times raised the issue of that road in the House, and it was turned down by the how you call it, the Abachi, and he did not listen. And even President Weah know well about that road. You see, people been making mockery about the former vice president. And he served 12 years in government. He did not face that role, and people know the TOR of the vice president and not of the president. But still blaming the former vice president that he failed to fill that role. Now those who criticized the government that criticized the then government that they failed on the role, they were given the opportunity. They were dead during the groundbreaking. They held their hand, and that groundbreaking was done within with their political leader. And now the road is still deplorable, and he cannot to even go into Lofa. You either use Sierra Leone or use other part of.
Right now, beside a yellow machine, they have over that will help, and that was only because of the presidential convoy. But you try it right now, you will get stuck. You sleep there for weeks. I'm not playing.
So these are things. So me, I see some deceitfulness in our leader.
Listen to this, and to our viewing audience. let me tell you guys this. Why? From all the rumors and everything that we are hearing, it is alarming, for President Weah. When he left, he has been having the crowds in Lofa. He has been pulling the crowds in Lofa because Talk TV media has been there along the way. When you Vunjama, then you look at Kolahun, Kolba City, all those that came out there. He had a huge welcome, a huge welcoming ceremony in Kolahun. That was yesterday. And preparations have been almost 1 week, 2 weeks, long in the making for the president visit to Foya. All our chiefs, traditional chiefs, people show up today in numbers. One thing I realized, the Kisi people is we have a way, especially if you are a sitting government, will respect you for who you are. We give you that because you are our president. I remember that growing up as a boy where President Torbo, or Samuel Doe or whoever coming to Foya, all of us, the students, were lined up to welcome, our sitting president. So it is the same thing, knowing fully well that our daughters and our brothers and our sisters and sons of Foya have been, a lot of them are involved in the government, the George Weah-led government, and knowing what Honorable Thomas Fowler has been doing in Foya, the building of the CDC headquarters, the city hall, town hall, where they had a meeting, the program today. George Momo, you trying to come in? I have to see you. If I don't see you, there's no way I can bring you. Your network still trying to connect. So all of that, Liberians and Foya citizens are well aware of that. But for the president today to show up, why he spoke was good, was decent. He did not castigate. He did his political thing, but the expectation was for the president to spend a night in Foya, which he did not. Because according to information received, right after when he left the podium, when he dismissed the meeting, Honorable Thomas Fowler was leading the convoy to take them to the CDC headquarters. As he was turning on that side, the president convoy was heading back. So he did not even go to the CDC headquarters.
It's like Thomas Fowler.
What caused that? That should tell you that there is an in-house wrangling. Something happened that made the president uncomfortable. And it's not because of, because it's security reasons or whatsoever. President Weah is very much secure. If he were to sleep in Foya for 1 week for the entire year, it will save him. He will be well protected. But what caused the president not to sleep in Foya? That he had to leave along with the vice president and all the dignitaries and the entourage. What caused it? The Liberian people are asking. That is the biggest question tonight. That's the biggest question.
So President Weah did what he would do to lead Foya, to be specific, Lupa. Like you still keeping our breaking news. We will keep speculating until the breaking news can finally come out. But like I will continue to tell you that the reason for this, and I will continue to still emphasize on the security issue and some internal wrangling within the cities in Mayu, the campaign trail, this campaign that was named by President Weah.
Mm-hmm.
There are some disenchantment within the CDC. Do you see more about more?
Especially the naming of Eugene Nangbe as a campaign
manager.
Manager. That brought an internal wrangling. A lot of people were uneasy about that.
But have you on the campaign trail? You've been observing some of the campaign trail with President Weah. Have you seen Moluba Molu, the chairman?
The man campaigning for on behalf of the party by himself.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you didn't see the other day he was in, I think, Maryland or somewhere in Zedru.
I saw him in I think something somewhere in Russell or Grand something like that. I saw in one of those counties. But
Yeah. And
see,
be on the, especially coming to Lofa, he's supposed to be on the convoy with the
yeah,
president.
because he that
there, Lofa.
yeah, he's the son of Lufa. So that tells you that there is an internal wrangling within that, and then they got naming of the campaign team. But however, the actual time they will let the cat out of the bag will come. We will just be doing saying what we thought or what we thinking that it happened, but they know the reason or there are reasons for the internal wrangling. But as it stands, Moluba Molu is not satisfied with our lane using language. I can say that for the fact. It's not satisfied. And it came a time a huge crowd went to the to Moluba Molu's house, and they were not given what they needed, And like let me just tell you this, CEO, during the launch, the September 7th launch, each auxiliaries were given the sum of $500 United States dollars to be part of that. Yes. And CDC have pretty close to 500 auxiliaries. 500 auxiliaries. So each of these auxiliaries were given 500 United States dollars to take their friends, their supporters to the ATS. But then that money was not distributed equitably because there are people who receive more, there are people who receive less.
Distributed at this time of the campaign equitably when at chopping time in LRB. Like
yes.
Chopping time here.
So
I will let you finish that so we can have one break, one simple mini break, and then I will let the cat out of the bag.
So how would that happen when the distribution of the campaign money, it was not done equitably to those who were in charge? And I believe that Moluba Molu should have been one of the person who will really be in front of that gap to distribute the money, because he been dealing with the auxiliaries. He knew the auxiliaries. He been visiting the auxiliaries of the CDC, but he been left out and money. And it was clear that every auxiliary was to receive 500 United States dollars for that epidemic program. So that's how you saw the people outside. So the people needed to come out to defend the money that were given to them. In fact, at the epidemic day, I was at the 72nd Junction. There was a guy who works in government. He told me not to name him. He said, "Look, for me, they are forcing me."
Listen to this. Adding to my breaking news, the Lofa County Superintendent, somebody just mentioned, John Pakala just mentioned, said the Lofa County Superintendent, Honorable William T. Kamba, did not even attend. He did not attend the president's visit today in Foya. And even in Kolahon, I did not see him in all the videos and pictures. Wow. Something is going on.
But I think I continue to tell you, as long the distribution, the distribution of this campaign money, those who have not been working in government.
Oh man, that is a presidential appointment. Superintendents are presidential appointments, and they are the ones that are supposed to welcome you to the county. They run the counties.
Exactly so.
Superintendent, your appointee to a county cannot attend your functions. I will fire you immediately.
I think he hears from Lufa, right?
Yeah, that kissing man. Kamba is a kissing man. And today the president was in kissing land of Foya, and he was nowhere to be found.
And in our program, I think he should have been the one to even welcome the president.
Thank you.
Because he is the superintendent and he runs the affairs of the county. So in fact, the entire local country, he's supposed to welcome the president because he's there the affairs. He's there as his R, and he represents the president there. So everything that happens in the local county, he should be responsible. But again, if information coming in that he did not attend, he was not in attendance, it tells you that there is an internal wrangling, within the city. Well, we've been seeing that. We that in the media, we've been seeing that, and people been telling us. The sources, credible sources, have been reaching out to us, telling us that there are disenchantment within the CDC. But right now the people want to retain their power, but they will not come out and inflict their issues out to the public so that they can use that against them. So they have to compromise and stay with their issues until after the election. I can assure you, after the election, if they lost the election, you will hear a lot of issues coming up from this issue.
If CDC loses this election, there is a lot we will hear. A
Lot.
lot of
And,
information.
and the breaking news that will get from that will be in Liberia, even the international community will be shocked. Again, if they lost, if they wins, we will still have that information will still come out because there are people who felt disenchanted, right? There are people who felt disenchanted during this campaign period. They will still flag their issues out. So, however be it, issues will still come up right after this election.
Yeah. And Liberian man will mean you with food, but it can't mean you what they say.
No, they will not do it because right now
That's why there is an election education video that I have here that for our viewing audience, and we got to continuously play it so the people will know what's going on when it comes to the election that is coming up. Let's take a 2-minute break and just play it and come right back, folks. Just watch, please, and follow. Thank you.
Hello, my Liberian people. Tuesday, October 10 is our elections day. The voting will start 8 a.m. in the morning and end 6 p.m. in the evening. Here are things you need to know about the voting process elections day. 1. Make sure you have your voting ID card and go to the first center where you register to vote on elections day. 2. When you reach at the voting center, show your voting ID card to the NEC staff and stand behind the last person on the line. Do not stand in front of others who are already in the line. 3. Only people with special needs like the physically challenged, old people, pregnant women, and young baby mothers will be taken to the front of the line to vote. 4. After a while, it will be your time to vote. Give your voter ID card to the NEC staff so that he or she can check if you should be at that center. The NEC staff will also show you your polling place or room. 5. When you enter the polling room or place, they will check for your name in the final registration room. 6. You will be given 3 ballot papers on election day. Red for presidential, blue for senatorial, and green for representative. 7. You must mark with a pen or thumbprint in a box in front of the photo of the candidate of your choice. There are 3 ways to mark your ballot papers: check mark, or an X, or with your thumbprint. Note, you must only mark one time on each ballot paper. 8. If you mark using thumbprint, you should wait a moment till the mark dries before folding the ballot papers. 9. You should fold each ballot paper separately and put the ballots in the rifle box. 10. Your choice as a voter is a secret and no one has the right to know. Please watch out for the following on elections day. 1. All registered voters are to vote only one time. It is a crime to attempt to vote twice or more. 2. Please avoid violence during the election. Violence is not good during election because elections come and go. We will have to live together to build Liberia after these elections. 3. Do not get involved in any campaign activities on elections day. If you see anyone campaigning, please report to the NEC. Vote Liberia.
Vote Liberia. Beautiful educational process piece right there, video for all those who registered to vote. Very important information. Even though the information is coming out so late already by the National Election Commission, voter education is very, very key. This is something that should have been ongoing for almost or 2 months in advance on media promos, on radio stations, or media outlets, because it's very key. If the people do not have the knowledge and the understanding of how to vote, it will be so chaos on the day of voting. It will be so chaos because look at the timeline. The ballot boxes are coming in, and the FRR has not been finally issued out yet. And when will those ballots be leaving the city to go in countries, in counties and districts of the country with the bad road condition? Complete chaos. That is the problem that Deviator Brown saw long ahead, and she felt like it was nothing. And now the heat is in the kitchen. She can see her own set already. What going on? Her lapses, the mistakes, the delays of what's taking place. All of that's taking place, causing chaos. Before they gave that final FRR to all the political leaders or parties and the stakeholders, and they have to print those to assign assign those that information to different polling stations and get their own or voter observers out. It's election day. It's election day. We'll follow. We are journalists. We'll follow the process. We will call the shots where there are lapses. If the system is good, is working, so be it. You know, and that's why you guys are there for.
Yeah, I just want to use this occasion or time to really talk to our followers and our and listeners who are following all this midnight or show, or those of you who in Liberia or Pecan this election time, be mindful or do not go about election violence is not good, because it destroy country and it destroy the entire nation. Go about doing your voting process, cast your ballot as we displayed the information here. Just go through that process and go do your voting and go home and sit. If you want to wait at the polling center to get your result, it's okay, but you are not authorized to go in the voting room twice. You are only authorized to go there, cast your ballot, and stay out. And if you are staying there to after your voting process, keep mute. Do not go and insinuate anybody to get into violence or any other thing. So we urging everybody to remain peaceful, because Liberia is the only country we have. We can't be deported out of Liberia.
My man, we'll deploy you somewhere else.
Well, then where I'll go.
For serious information, there is another for our viewing audience, serious fundraising to protect your vote campaign going on for the Joseph M. Boakai campaign team, which started today on Spoon Network and other networks, and they are raising a lot of money. And so this is it. This is the information for those of you who are partisans of Unity Party. That is the information out there. Let me see if I can get the full information, different options for people to be able to give. Right there, Joe Buckeye Big Fundraising Day. So they will be having this on the 27th, which is today, and October 4th as well. So if you have money you want to give to the Joe Buckeye campaign, that's it. All of that right there. That's the information that we have for you guys. But what baffles me is this: the president is right now probably watching us, and he has his own helicopter chopper, his own chopper in the country, and he's struggling and suffering, walking, driving, on the bad roads. That's our president, man.
They probably how many person that chopper
he's not being treated. The man going in all the mud. He's not being treated. I'm from Lofa. You from Lofa, and we are well known to to respect our national leaders when they come to us, which we call mialo. When the mialo come to you, you give them water to drink. You give them a lodging place. But today, the superintendent of Lufa County could not welcome, was nowhere to be found to welcome our guests in our home. Those that welcome him, he said what he had to say. And he said, "You're good night." Actually, he didn't even say good night. He didn't even say good night. He got in a car with people mindset and the notion that he going to the place where they lodging him, where he going to spend the night. The papa say, "Pew, my man, come for change. Let's go back." Unconfirmed reliable sources. Jasper. Unconfirmed reliable sources reaching Talk TV Media, reaching us there. When the president sat there and watched the program and saw what he saw and heard what he heard, that everything that in our Foya, the quota or the CDC headquarters or whatever that is happening over there, is the glory of Thomas Fowler. All in Thomas Fowler's name. Say that Thomas Fowler. It angered George Weah. It got him upset. That's what happened. And you know George Weah led presses. George Weah lets, when he does something, you press him. That's the kind of precedent we have. And there's no way we all know that Thomas Fowler could have done what he did in Foya without George Weah. But the glory is going to Thomas Fowler. So he got pretty upset. According to the information some of us heard, got. And he left. Without not even saying good night to Thomas Fowler. If I'm lying, anybody who's watching, I have the number on the phone on the screen. You can call in the number on the screen, or I am going to drop the link right now in the comment section. You can click on that link as well and join this live broadcast with us right now. Right now. I'm putting that link. I'm pasting that link right now. Talk TV Media. You're going to see the link. Talk TV Media link. StreamYard. You click on it, you'll be right in studio with us. So this is what happened. Based on the information some of us got, when he watched the entire program in Foya, the person that's supposed to invite him and give him a sitting place, which is William Kamba, the superintendent of Lufa County, since he being in Vonjama, since he president being in Kulahu, and today in Foya, Honorable Kamba is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And now finally the president made his way to Foya, seeking for the vote of the Foya. See the turnout today in Foya. But for the president to turn his back on all that crowd, what does that say? What did Joseph Nyuma do that made the president not sleep in Foya? Me, I want to know.
I can simply say that was not.
Yeah, what did JMB do that the president could not even tell his folks goodbye? He just turned around, got in the car, and left.
Yeah, but that was not. I don't think that was from JMB. It was from, like you just rightly said.
My man, let me tell you this. Me, a traditional man. When you come in my hometown and you think their hometown for you, I can do certain things over there that will make you run. That will make you run.
I understand what you're trying to say, CEO. But the problem there, you see, the president loved glory. He loved to be praised. Wherever he goes, he loved his name to be called to everybody. Oh yeah, the president do this. The president does this. The president do that. In fact, out of his project, right? Out of the project, when you ask them, oh, that's the president project. This is the president project. This is Joe Weah project. This is President Weah project. So I think he was expecting the same thing in Foya to say this is the president project.
This is mistaken. Let me hold you there, Jasper. Please, I'll bring you back in because I want to buttress what you just said. That is Weah. That's Weah you just described. Because today, when you listen to his speech in Foya, all he said was just about him. I did this. I went to Muslim Congress. I did this for y'all. I did this for y'all. I did this for y'all. I did it. It was all centered around him, his own glory. And what you did for all of us is the people's money, taxpayers' money. So you did not do the people a favor. This is the reason why the people elected you, so that you can use the country's resources and taxpayers' money to implement and make their lives better. This is the purpose. So why I did this, why are you taking the glory as though it was your own personal money that you use? Go ahead. I just want to inject.
So that's where I'm coming from, right? He loves to be praised. He loves everything to be in his name, you know. But I don't think, CEO, if you are called to serve as a leader, you do not personalize everything on you as a leader. I think the institution or the entity should be praised, not an individual. Also, many occasions, groundbreaking, wherever dedication come from, you will see the president project. The president does this. I will only say if President Weah could build any project during the year he was playing football, where he earned his own money. He was controlling and managing his own finance that he played for on the football field. Any project he carried on, that was his project. But as of now, since he became elected 2018 up to present, every project that he does, it is the government project. So, and the people too decided, they did not advise him, they did not tell him that, look, President, if you do anything now, it is not about you, but it is about it's about Liberia. So every project you carry on, it is a country project. We don't have to personalize it to you, but you take this glory because you leading the government. You are the head of the government, and every place I come, but he want his name to be attached to the project, and I feel it's wrong. It's wrong as a president to personalize everything, and the money is not coming from your own pocket.
Right.
The money is not coming from your personal pocket. It is the government. In fact, even during the country tour, all of the project that he broke ground for, it was from the government covers. It was not his own personal money. So how could he be, expecting, people to just say everything that he does, should be attached, and his name should be attached to it? Is that? But Thomas Farah have deceived himself into Foya. Look, you see, President Weah. If President Weah begin to hate you, he will go. He will hate you for good.
Yeah, well, we are there.
He will hate you for good. So for that, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about that. Actually, so the problem there is, as a leader, serve as a leader.
That's a very good striking point. When we start having resentments or something, you better play your card, your trump card. You know how you play in chess. You better make sure you play the knight the right way. How to trump it, because when you start having it almost smells like Trump, former president of the United States here, Donald Trump. When Donald Trump, you do something or you say something and he running after you, he hold you a hat. Oh, that war, he will do everything to destroy you. He will do whatever it takes. So if what we heard today is so true, right, and the president is furious over that because of the glory that Thomas Farah has brought to himself in Foya as a son of Foya, if it is so true, he got to brace himself up. He got to calculate, because at politics, you see, so somebody can be sitting down on a table eating with you, and they're finding ways to destroy you. At politics, you can't trust people in politics. And that is why I don't love politics. I like talking about it, but I don't love it. I don't like politics. But listen to this. Something happened, I think, some part of Lofa. right? Where the president, they printed a lot of copybooks with the president picture on it, you know, and it distributing it, distributing all the pictures, all the copybooks, school materials to every school students they go to. And so these are a group of students, you know, that I saw, and it's going viral, right? Look at it. Say, we'll take your pen, we'll take your copybook, but we'll not vote for you. This was funny. Yeah.
We will wear our nose. We will fall for pocket. We will hold our boat. We will wear our nose. We will fall for pocket.
My people are bigger. They don't mind one enjoyment for whole 6 years. They till that for Joseph in our pocket. That just be lesson. They might not be sorry because they give me for some shit. We'll go for them. We'll rise up. You gotta get all the rise up. Well, I vote for number 2. Joseph in my pocket. United Party will move. Joseph in my pocket. That vote for number 2. We will use our vote.
That's funny.
That was funny.
What?
I think it was funny.
Yeah, that is funny. And folks, don't forget, Sunday, CPP got a big day coming up. Right there. Sunday, CPP got a big day. The Fixers. They call themselves Fixer 1, Fixer 2. They got a big day. Alexander Cummings and the collaborating parties as well. So if you are a fixer, Sunday is your day to show up at the ATS, the Anthony Tubman Stadium. So that is their stuff for Sunday, folks. So you can show up there Sunday for them. And this is what we do on the show. If people want to come on the show, and we'll give you airtime. Also, those of you who are traveling to Liberia for the election, there's a warning on the U.S. bulletin board so that you will know and keep track of all these emergency numbers. They see some easiness that might take place in Liberia. So, you know, Americans are all after protecting their citizens around the world, period. It's not just Liberia. So those of you who are American citizens that are traveling, those of you who do live in Liberia, you want to take hold of these numbers, emergency numbers. If you have an unexpected visit overnight, you probably you need that. Call that number and you'll be assisted accordingly. All right. So someone said that those books that video I just played was in Vunjama. You know, Foya people, man, not only Foya, look at people. So you really want to be bad to CDC? Well, all the way CDC has started fixing the road. It came all the way halfway. The rest is for them to finish the rest to come all the way to Menacoma. You want to be bad to borrow medicine? What kind of thing that? Why you want to be ungrateful for?
They won't be making the president shame. That will cause they will not see him again.
I know.
The paper bring a book, they give it to you. You say you'll not vote for the book, and then you accept the people books.
Yeah.
And you both say, nah, we will not vote for them, we'll vote for GMB. You're listening to asking what GMB been doing for the 12 years in president for. So the whole country, everybody just get us scattered. Nothing understanding here. Let people tell all the exactly what they want. But anyway, October 10 will be the red day. The referee is David Eto Brown.
Yeah.
The referee need to be one. Because this election is crucial. And we got a lot of international observers in this country. And I hope they are observing because they will not just come here, someone will not come. They can't have fun time here because the bureau.
Someone have there. That one not joke. I really found that some of them y'all get them pound. American people are already like enjoyment. You know that they only are leisure travel and stuff. You get them pound while you they enjoy. They forget about the vote. If you don't that ballot box, that vote yourself. The international coming over there. As so jolly. They lied too. Let me tell you.
So
don't say, that white man here say a white man because of asking you for money or
people not gonna
election or whatever, and it gone. They leave you in your trouble.
Yeah. In our appointment, you can pull to say, oh, can go in Charles in Lova or in the bureau, during the election time, will just be passing when our jacket passing around. No, people came to do a piece of job. And we're urging you people to do your job. And let me appreciate those who've been with us at the National Election Commission, who are always there to making sure that every piece of information that the Edward Brown gave, you will take it in and digest it and work along with it. But those of you who are still coming, because we understand that people are still coming, observers are still learning in the bureau. I don't know, the observer will be more than the electors. But how be it, we are praying that, yeah. So we're praying that this election,
sure, anybody hand will catch your hand in the cookie jar.
We'll take it from there.
Yeah, the whole world will know that.
Yeah.
But man, I know our time almost over. I want to play this. I want to play this song because I got this song from my own big brother. I'm not calling him me on this show. But as soon as he hear this song, he will know. That he the one I got this song from. Yeah. So I want to play that Gizzy song, and it said the hawk, leave me. I'm not a chicken. I'm a hawk. You the hawk that sitting with me, leave me. I'm not a chicken.
Koamala, ijo sole. Koamala, ijo sole. Koamala, ijo sole. Koamala, ijo sole. Uneko onda nyayo, ko nyayo chioni. Owanko chawa soni nyayo yuna jojo. Koamala, ijo sole. Kepyo yo michio, akuma kowa jo nyayo jo, nyayo jo jamdo. Koamala ya, ijo sole say, oya ijo sole. Don't kiss at the minute. Kowa nwali yao, nyayo. You jona palani ochi oni nano nana nkazi jadede nankazi suwale nyawo wiyoni oko anu ale hawo makina anu benya edi muko wane ko mala ko waze ijo sole kisina ni meso afilale yani malao ko kere nyayo malo ko ira nyayo jojo mena tia jojo minya ebeso di yembo mboku ako mafula jojo mahunde chionimbu rokizi adimi bele nani o nyae nuani yao nyae o nyae nuani ko nduwana so achilulo nani nduwana so achilulo ni o nyae nuani minya edi muko Hey, I want them muloni. Isn't that the miss repeated? I came in a mulembele. Koamala, Ijosole. Koamala, Makele Malo. Koamala, Ijosole. Koamala, Ijosole. Koamala, Ijosole. Koamala, Ijosole. Wanamerika wamanyae. Mabinje mbonze. Oh mabinje mbo. Onjole diole. suo. Otole di ole. Gale nye suo. Asa be mate. Asa be mate o. Wana mele ka cho diamde. Yandi chanu ma diamde. Otie no cho kenu kon. Ake so afumbe o. Akwanum tu afumbe. Numbe asoli yambo. Asoli yambo. Numbe bang bang. Asa be amate. Asa be mate o. Lenye suo. Yale nye suo. Akoya netembe. Ina yembo mbenye zunu. Meka tu yembo munke. Ha, e yambo anya nyesu. Numchum ya benye sunum. Odra jesu na mbu. Ha. Aye yata imenu. Am
Koa mala ifisole. Num koa tabi yape. Helo nanchuto. Icho sole. Koa mala. No ache kisi ele po. Koa mala. Icho sole. Saturday nancho kisi edi minano ni. Yeah, and amacho huno. Nancho kisi edi minano. Nya kisi awa na atwe kisi ya. 10 o'clock. Labyrinth time. 10 o'clock. Nang helo hwe ye choni. Weye ochoko njo sonson njo lweyo owe chelendo jo rede la chelenda chido pe program dalang minchi seti pe apwacho kanti la chelenda na chunacho to TV njowa all over njowa zedru already njowa nimba already njowa foya njowa kula njowa Maryland meleka kona me barikane. So for those of you who do not understand what we're saying, Talk TV Media is here to stay. And we are gaining the grounds. Those of you who call yourselves successful entities out there, watch out. Because Talk TV is like David in the bush. When it was time for David to come out, nothing could hold him back. Nothing. So we are here. And for those of you who watch us tonight, thank you. A pleasant thank you. Without you, there's no way we'll be able to do what we do here at Talk TV Media Network. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Even though we did not get any of you guys to call in. I don't know if you are shy or whatever it is. Let me see before I end the show. Someone is writing, say, CEO and President will have official opinion ambassador Weah'S Hall and Lake Paramount House. Unfortunately, disappointed, Honorable Fala. I'm speaking to you in a Foya district. Wow. So the president was supposed to do a formal opening of the Paramount Chief, the late Paramount Chief House.
Tamatila?
Yeah, Tamatila. And the Weah'S Hall. The Weah'S Hall. All of that did not happen. He just left. Disappointingly. Wow. You know, I'm gonna make some calls in Foya tomorrow or tonight, and I will get to the bottom of this to get information, because it's very important that our people are aware of what is going on, the internal wrangling that's taking place with the sons of Foya. You see, people don't understand. We normally have a parable that says Kisi has no boundaries. Kisi no chuni. You know, when it comes to the politics of the day, Kisi people are very smart when it comes to the politics. Irrespective of the ones that are on the other side and the other ones that are on the other side, they are so good at it. Yeah, they understand. And those I'm talking about those who are actually into the politics as their livelihood. They know how to play it, right? They can't be eating on the same table with you and smiling with you and bringing water for you to drink. But man, they are the ones you need to be mindful of, because it's scriptural. The Bible says, if your house do not sell you, the street will not buy you. And how can Jesus end on the cross? Because Judah had to sell him. Judah had to sell him. Huh? For me to be sold to anybody, my wife has to sell me. Yo, my own children have to sell me. Talk TV media reporter will have to sell me. Yeah. I want to say something there on the platform, but I can't say it because they will take it and say that same guy do not say so. but I can't say it. I gotta hold my mouth tight. Yeah, folks, that's how it is. It's part of life. My man, get the people your final words, man. Tomorrow we'll have the same time our midnight show, early morning show in Liberia, which is 12 a.m. For those of you who wake up to pray, to can't go to sleep. If you're like me, you're getting old, the less sleep you have. So you want to talk, you want to be online, you want to be able to talk to people. Those of you who are out there, that's how it is. So this is why we are here to entertain you, to keep you abreast of the issues of the day, the happenings of the week, everything, to give you breaking news. Before the people, the media men wake up in the morning in Liberia, we want to be the first to give you that news. Yeah, that's it. The late Chief Momotila house. The house, even according to what I heard, even that house, the house the old man had, the late Chief Taylor Andrews, was bigger than the one they built. Was bigger, much bigger than the one they built. So it almost looks like it frustrates the efforts. I don't know. But that's who am I to say? That's not my area. Everybody get their area, just like Sonny got say. Everybody get it. My man say y'all goodbye. Let get out of here. Let pretty people the Sonny got song. The Sonny got song. Say everybody get their area.
All right, so I want to say again to our listeners and our followers, I want to say thank you for being there for us and thank you for following us. Thank you for cutting your sleep to follow us at this time of the night. And those of you who in Liberia and who in the diaspora will understand that by this time, people, going home, leaving from work, going home, and to have your rest for the next day. And those in Liberia are sleeping now. Like for me, my family right now are disturbing them because they are in bed sleeping. So we want to say thank you for following us. This platform is an independent platform. It will no political alliance to anybody. Um, we do business for everybody. We do business for Liberians. Then we do business for international people. So if you found us and you want to do business with us, just go on our website or you hit our page. Our numbers are there, and you will find us. Whatever you want us to do for you, we will definitely do it. Wherever you want us to go, we will go there. So I want to thank you again for the show, and always be our guest. Always be our guest on this show to bring you those pieces of information you need to know in Liberia and outside of Liberia. Thank you very much.
Talking about that promo you just did, that is a very good one. I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding us, our viewers out there, because we do have on our website www.talktvmedia.com services that we are offering now. If you're having funeral services ongoing, we can do a live broadcast for you. You can call us. You can go on the website actually and book a day you want to have your funeral services far in advance. We'll get notifications, we'll call you and make arrangements, payments, the type of services that you want, and we'll do that. And also weddings. Those of you who, get married every weekend, you want your wedding live professionally, being covered live, where those who could not make it to your wedding will be able to see and be a part of the wedding. This is what we do. You just don't want anybody just going to your wedding with cell phone because they got cell phone. You need professionals like us. That's what the guy is talking about. And other events. You have graduations going on. Church services. You want that. We can cover all of that on a professional level. You just need to let us know in advance, and then we can schedule you up. So it's very important. You can see all of that on our website at www.talktvmedia.com. This Sunday guy song I'm looking for, my man. I can't see it. I think I come and play one old song I used to enjoy, man. When men used to be men, they say man can't talk. Or when you used to go by Ivan Shaka Shaka. Yeah, one of the old school. Those of you who are old school, y'all know what I'm talking about. So let roll with it for the night. Let's roll with it for the night so our people can go to bed and enjoy themselves.
What's that Friday?
Yeah.
Hey!
I don't know what
Friday.
you were born when that song came in.
Zapuru manamshanje.
I'm a no one.
Huh?
I don't know. No.
Oh, my man. It's still the talk, man. Today when I hear that song, man, it's still good.
When Mata made,
Still good.
Oh yeah.
Komboti,
What I'm saying. I don't know. I don't think.
Komboti. When Mata made, open
All right, let
Komboti.
me enjoy it, man.
When Mata made, open Komboti. When Mata made, open Komboti. When Mata made, open Komboti.
I work hard every day. That's you and I do.
I work hard every day to make my create. Wake up early every morning to please my people with African prayer. I'll make sure the fire burns to make my prayer.